C.H. Mason, preacher, teacher, conjurman. Conjure. When we hear this word, we either think of an old woman who lives deep on the outskirts of town, or we think of someone who is flashy, has a gift to gab, and wears a funny hat. Wait. According to the Oxford Dictionary, to conjure means to call upon something of a spiritual nature. When you think about it, we conjure all the time, without even knowing it. When we pray, we conjure. When we sing, depending on the lyrics and the feeling of the music, we conjure. Even with the things we say, we conjure. What I intend to find out today is, who is the man that brought what we know as conjure into the church? Join me as we look at the life and mystery of minister, activist, and founder Charles Harrison Mason. Part 1. Early life. Charles Harrison Mason was born September 8, 1866, to former slaves Jeremiah and Eliza Mason in Memphis, Tennessee. They lived together near the city of Bartlett. Charles and his family worked on the land as sharecroppers. Because of this, he was unable to receive an early formal education. Religion had a profound effect on him during his childhood years, as he was greatly influenced by the religion of his parents. They were both missionary Baptists. In 1879, at the age of 15, Mason joined the Missionary Baptist Church of Memphis, Tennessee. Later, he was baptized by his older half-brother, Israel Nelson. Originally, Charles did not want a career in the ministry. As he told his family, he only wanted to remain a simple church member. Part 2. Birth of a conjurman. In 1880, the epidemic of tuberculosis and yellow fever spread throughout Memphis. Because there were no medical centers or hospitals that would treat African Americans, and the small core medical centers that were owned and operated by African Americans were of little help, he contracted tuberculosis at the age of 12, though some say it was 14. Because of the outbreak, they were forced to relocate to Preston, Arkansas, where Charles's father, Jerry, or Jeremiah, died of the disease. Upon moving to Arkansas, his own health briefly worsened. When Mason's mother and siblings prayed for him, along with the parishioners of the local Baptist church, he was miraculously healed and quickly recovered. It is said that during this time, and because of this, he learned the arts of healing and conjuring from his mother, Eliza. Part 3. Founding Father. After several religious experiences, including having a vision of Jesus walking and delivering messages to him, along with healing by the laying of hands and speaking in tongues, Charles decided to start a spiritual practice of his own. He called for like-minded men to join with him in organizing the first Pentecostal General Assembly of the Church of God in Christ. 12 men responded, and when the meeting was over, Mason had been named the General Overseer and Chief Apostle of the denomination, with the authority to formulate the doctrine, set the organization, and assign responsibility. And just like that, what we now know as Cogic, Church of God in Christ, was born. Within the Cogic teachings, he employed many facets of hoodoo, this using of herbs, gnarled roots, and the power of the Bible. If you want the tea, read the book of Psalms. You're welcome. Soon, the Church of God in Christ became one of the most attended Black churches in the world. Members both past and present include Mamie Till, Angela Bassett, and Steve Harvey. With the success of the church, Mason went on to marry and divorce 3 times. On November 17, 1961, Charles Harrison Mason died of natural causes. He was 96 years old. Thank you so much for watching and loving my work. If you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a comment, and make sure to subscribe. See you next time.